All right, so on this one, yeah, now it's a minus, right? So I'm expecting this to be minus plus plus, or we get a minus in the binomial, right? However you want to say it. But again, we do know that 64 is a perfect square, and 1 is a perfect, sorry, I said perfect square. It's a perfect cube. So I'm going to set up my difference of cubes right here. Okay, so we got, we'll have minus there in the binomial, and then in my trinomial, it'll be plus plus. Okay, so I'm just setting this up so that I can fill this in as we go. Looks like I guess I'll need to actually do some work after we fill this in. But to start out, I got the 64x cubed, which is something cubed, and 64 cube rooted is 4, and then the x is just, x cubed would just be the x. Okay, so my a value is 4x, and again, you could fill this in right now if you wanted to with your a's in the difference of two cubes. I'm going to call it a formula because that's kind of what it is. Don't forget your squares on the first and last term. I almost did it again. So yeah, this is going to be a 4x here. Yeah, I'll even put it in parentheses just to kind of specify that. And then it's part of the middle term there as well. So I filled that in, and we'll finish evaluating those or simplifying those later. But the 1 as well. I don't care about the minus sign, but the 1 would be 1 to the power of 3. So there's a 1. There's a 1, and if you want to show the multiplication, that's fine. Then we got the 1 squared, right? All right, from here, though, this can be simplified. So let's simplify that a little bit. Not the 4x minus 1, right? That's going to have to stay. But some of the rest of this stuff needs to just change. The pluses aren't going to change. That's not going to change. But yeah, 4x to the power of 2. You've got to square both those. So 4 to the power of 2 is 16. And then x squared, x to the power of 2 is just x squared. So that's my first term there. 4x times 1 would be just 4x. And then 1 to the power of 2 is just 1. So you can see sometimes, especially if we do have a coefficient of x cubed here that's not 1, yeah, you may have to do some multiplication or squaring, especially inside the trinomial there. But that's it. We did it.